Historically, vintners have deployed a range of measures to tackle powdery mildew, from canopy management to fungicide applications. But what if you could tackle the problem with light?
Powdery mildew, every vineyard's arch nemesis. Perfect grape weather goes hand to hand with perfect mildew weather. Wherever you go, some lighter, Paso lighter, Monterey County heavy, Santa Barbara County here, Slow County heavy. Just where you kind of have this cooler effect. You don't get those temperatures to really knock it down.
So we attack the DNA of the fungal disease. The main advantage of that is that there is no proven resistance to fungal disease control with UV-C. And resistance is one of the main issues that you see in agriculture today. So it's an electric machine and it runs on a combination of LiDARs, GNSS and internal sensors. It's navigating completely autonomous in the field. It can drive itself to the field and it can drive itself in the field. So dramatically reducing the need for labor in the field.
We started here full boat, 100 acres. And that's Chardonnay, which is high pressure in a high pressure area. So it's a perfect storm. But we set it out to say, this is going to be a hybrid program here. We're not going to trust that it's going to be 100%. We're not going to go down that road, but we're going to look at our fungicide schedule. We're going to look at things that we need, such as nutrition, certain other pests that we have to deal and manage with. We will kind of figure out how to work those in there, but have the foundation of this program be the UV-C.
And how effective has it been?
It has been amazing.
Yeah.
We have a client that has been taking the Chardonnay over there that has been the cornerstone of the UV-C program for over 35 years, and he says it's the cleanest he's ever seen the fruit.
So we control powdery mildew. We don't have problems with resistance. So we have more steady control over seasons than what you do with chemicals. We also have robots out there all the time. So we collect a lot of data. We can use that data to predict the yield, detect diseases early, and a few other things. And then, of course, now that the autonomy is becoming really proven and reliable, we see that we can dramatically reduce the amount of labor needed in the field, as one person out there can control a very high number of robots at the same time.
The business case is it starts with the vineyard. How if we can have clean fruit and maintain quality and have a healthier canopy, all these type of things go farther into the season, because here we have pressure all the way into harvest.
Yeah.
But we run into all these pre-harvest intervals, re-entry intervals, all these restrictions, right? So what the UV-C does, it lifts a lot of these restrictions for it. I don't know what it's going to do for saying, hey, we're starting to remove certain chemicals from the application, or the quantity lowers. So do we have an impact on our workers' comp because we have less exposure, less fuel, less maintenance of large engines, wheels, all these type of things are big, they're heavy, so less compaction. So we trained 6 tractor drivers that were consistently spraying. Out of the 6, 4 of them said, this is what I want to do. And so we rotated 4 people, one person watching the robots, the other person doing other activities as a buddy system, and they just took off. It fits exactly into our normal schedule. Our fungicides are applied at night. Nobody's around. Winds kind of died down. There is a lot of prep work that goes into it. Drone mapping, GPSing, you actually walking the robots.
Yes.
So the Saga team took care of all that, brought people in. Very easy in terms of the setup,
right.
From other things that I've experienced bringing in. And little to none after that. The team is so good, and there's so little because they're not large. Like, even the charging station, it's not like we had to have a welder setup that a large shop would only have. It's just 3 prongs, you plug it in
Okay.
just like your vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
or your Roomba. I always say these are like the Roomba of the
Yes.
vineyards because they know, you teach them where to go, what
Yeah.
to avoid, where you want them,
Yeah.
what days that is, and all these emissions are saved, and you just tell it what day it is and where it's supposed to go,
Yes.
and they go on out.
California, we started out with a few acres 3 years ago. We did 140 acres last year. We did 1,200 plus acres this year, and we'll be doing between 3,000 and 4,000 acres next year. So I see they're starting to see the benefit in addition to what we originally proposed, that we can replace chemicals. So there are other labor savings, there is better plant health, and it just makes the whole logistics of running a farm a lot easier. This year we actually have in the US, I think, 99.5% uptime. It's kind of unheard of in agriculture. Very robust tractors that have been around for 100 years don't have that kind of uptime. And now over the last few years, I think we really nailed the autonomy. The robots have become much more intelligent. If they're stuck, they can figure out how to get out of a difficult situation on their own. We do have a data tool, especially in strawberries. We come quite far and we have revenues on that as well. We work on a data tool in wine. And then there's a lot of different additional tools that you can put on top. In strawberries we have predatory mice dispensers, we have runner cutters. There's a lot of operations going on in the field. They're a bit different in strawberries and in wine,
Yes.
but we definitely see this as a multi-tool robot.
Okay.
I think the growers don't want 10 different robots to do
Yes.
10 different tasks. They want, at least one robot that can do a few tasks, maybe another one that can do other tasks. But each robot in the vineyard needs to perform several tasks.
As we entered this site, the site does have a lot of communication problems. Certain parts of the ramp, you get it, you get cell phone, you don't get it. We thought coming into this was going to be a challenge, but in between the setup and the detail that they put into that, and then not just leaving after the setup. We've had Francisco here almost every night just checking in. It made it really seamless. It fit our operation, and with their, I'll call it hand holding. It was very distant hand holding,
Yeah.
but it went fabulously well. And I think that has been a big thing. Was early ag tech set it up, and they were so worried about the next setup that they forgot about the actual customer.
Yes.
And we did not experience that whatsoever. And I think it's really changed the attitude actually of a lot of people in our organization about implementing ag tech.
Yes.
Do we need to be on the fence still? Do we need to just be watching until so-and-so does it, or this and this figures it out? This experience has been very eye-opening for the Bien Nacido operations. Yeah.